Look at that.
Hay almost drove past it. Just another abandoned vehicle sinking into the woods. Flat tires, dead silence. Leaves glued to the windshield like nature was trying to erase it. Routine.
Hey, look at this.
This looks like a f***ing grave.
Until they ran the plate. Crystal Hannah, 44 years old, missing. 3 days. That's when the air changed. Because 20 feet from that car, beneath a careless blanket of leaves, they found her. And the second they pulled those leaves back, this was no longer a missing person case. It was the beginning of something far worse.
She supposedly went out with somebody last night.
He was gonna put my mom and my nanny 6 feet under.
I pushed her down, fucking beat her up. I choked her out.
NRV Communications, Frazier.
Yes, I was wondering if I can have a deputy come down and talk to me. My best friend is missing. The last communication was through text to her boss stating she was on her way to work. She never arrived, and then there's been some crazy text.
Crystal wasn't reckless. She called her sister every night. She worked double shifts. She didn't just disappear, but she was scared. For 10 years, she lived inside a cage disguised as a relationship. Police reports, hospital visits, bruises covered with makeup. Promises he swore would be the last time. And just weeks before she vanished, she told a co-worker something chilling. If I end up dead, it won't be random. That wasn't fear. That was a warning.
Hey, have you heard from Mom? And I was like, no. And she was like, we can't find her. She texted somebody at work and said that she was on her way to work.
This morning?
This morning.
Okay.
And then she never arrived.
All right.
The van's missing. No one can find the van, her mom's van that she was driving.
All right. So do you know, like, where she normally stays?
Yeah, she's been staying down here, Callaway and Brake, like that house. What worries me is she had an abusive ex.
Like, I just want her to be home and everything be okay.
Yeah, no, I'm sure she's fine. So what time about last night was that last text?
Okay, so about last night, she told me at 8:03, she said, love you, beautiful, and I said, love you, Mom. She said, I'm probably going out, and then she told me where she would leave the key, and I said, with who? And she said, a guy named Matt, don't say anything, because she didn't want me to let her ex know, because her ex is crazy, and she said, I may not have service, he lives on 12 o'clock knob.
12 o'clock knob?
Yes.
Was there a specific address at 12 o'clock knob?
Okay, no. She actually said he lives on 12 o'clock knob. So on that road.
What's his first and last name?
His name is Matt, and I don't know if he goes by Matt or Matthew, but his name is Matt Thomas. And I would appreciate it, like, as soon as y'all find out something, and if you find her or find out anything about her, please call this number.
Absolutely. Okay, will do.
No broken glass, no struggle. Her purse still inside, phone gone, driver's seat pushed back farther than she ever sat. In the trunk, faint blood traces, not enough to scream, but enough to whisper. And that whisper said one thing: she didn't leave willingly. Her boyfriend didn't panic when police knocked. He didn't break down. He didn't rage. He stayed calm, too calm. Said she stormed out after an argument. Said she needed space. But cell towers don't lie. His phone pinged near that wooded road the night she vanished. Same location, same time window. And suddenly detectives weren't looking at a domestic dispute. They were staring at something older, something layered.
Careful. Hey.
Hi.
James?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Deputy Kuzma with Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. How you doing tonight?
How you doing,
Good.
James? I'm Investigator Marshall. I'm coming out with him. I understand you had some patrol guys talk to you earlier today.
Yes, sir.
Is that about Crystal?
Yes, sir.
So we're taking this thing pretty serious, because she's been it's not common for her to go off and be gone for any extended period of time when you guys were together, was it?
What do you mean?
Like, would she go off the grid and turn her phone off? And
Oh yeah, she did all
she
the
would
time.
do that? Okay. All right. Well, I understand. When's the last time you saw her?
It's been 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
So Friday?
What's today?
Yeah, it gets screwy, and plus it's getting, well, we're at 1 o'clock now,
I
unfortunately.
know you do it, dog.
Yeah. So are you thinking Friday or maybe before then? Friday? So does that sound right? Did she drive up here?
She brought me some groceries with her mom and her dad. They met me at the end of the driveway. When she went to kiss me, she went to kiss me.
Okay.
I don't think she's talking to somebody else. I don't know.
Did she ever give you any inclination where she might go or anything? Okay. All right. Well, I want to show you this real quick because I'm up front with everyone, okay, when I'm doing this stuff, just because I want to figure out stuff and move on so we don't waste anybody's time to figure it all out. So this yellow dot's your house, right here. This is a cell phone tower on Peddler, okay? So I did an emergency ping on her cell phone, which is now turned off, and she was here. It was 3 points. So I got this box here, and what it says is it was west 3.1 miles from here. So I put this box so it's easy to see, and exactly 3.1 miles to your house here. She was here this morning.
24 hours.
This morning at 9 o'clock. So not 24 hours.
Yesterday was the last time I've seen her, I guess. When was that?
So it was yesterday, not 2 days ago.
What's today? Monday.
Today's technically Monday right now.
So yesterday was Sunday. One of those days.
Okay. Well, this is not 2 days ago. This is yet Sunday morning. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not adding up.
Yeah. I fully got you.
Because obviously she's not in any trouble. We're just trying to find her.
You're more welcome to come in, man.
When confronted with Crystal's phone location data, James appears genuinely caught off guard.
When investigators dug into his past, they expected chaos. Instead, they found something worse. Precision. Payments to different women over the years. Strange messages. Online aliases. And then the bombshell. 3 of those women were also missing. Years apart. Different towns. Same quiet disappearance. That's when the task force was formed. Because this wasn't rage, this was repetition.
Okay, just so we can clear it off and...
I get some drink.
You do whatever you need to do. Yeah. You don't care if we walk inside?
Go ahead, man.
I appreciate it.
Did she end up moving out?
She left her stuff. She ain't moved yet.
You cool if we turn these lights on?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. But you mentioned she had some mental health stuff. Has she ever mentioned one to herself for any reason or anything?
Yeah. I know of.
She
calls me fucking always hurt myself all the time.
Has she slept here in the last week? A couple days before she brought groceries, she came here for that reason. And she came a couple days ago for groceries, and then yesterday. What was yesterday's reason?
I don't know.
Okay. Like you didn't see her?
No, she must have just stopped and used her phone and took off. That's all I know. 'Cause I never seen her.
Okay.
Neighbors described him as polite, soft-spoken, helpful, the kind of man who holds doors open. But behind closed doors, control, absolute control. Investigators found journals hidden in his home, dates, arguments, disobedience, punishments. He didn't see partners. He saw property. And when property tried to walk away, he erased it. Digital forensics broke the case open. Crystal had typed something the night she died. A message never delivered, never sent. Auto-saved at 2:14 a.m. If I disappear, look at him. Minutes later, her phone went dark. Forever.
So, I just ran the number plate, and it comes back to the missing woman from yesterday, Crystal Hannah. Let's not touch anything for now. We should call for backup.
Cadaver dogs returned to the area. Ground-penetrating radar scanned untouched soil, and then remains. Another set, then another. The media caught the scent. Serial killer headlines exploded, but detectives stayed silent because monsters like this don't confess. They wait.
Hey, look at this. Looks like a grave.
The hell?
1050R, I think we found the missing woman.
This looks like a fucking grave.
This is her. God, looks like she's decomposing.
My name's Jeff. I'm an investigator. I've been working with Investigator Marshall. I talked to you last night. Yeah. So, I know you got a lot going on right now. I know you're incredibly upset and feel a big loss. So if you want to talk now and you feel like you can, that's fine.
I feel it's necessary.
If you want to wait, that's fine. Or if you want to talk now and there's more later, that's fine too. So what can you tell us?
I can tell you about that he was going to kill her.
He's even threatened us. He said we was all going to pay.
He said that, yeah, he did say we were all going to pay and that he was going to put my mom and my nanny 6 feet under.
Talking about me and her.
Yeah.
Was that text
My
message?
mom and my grandmother.
I erased my text messages.
But it was.
When they came for him, he didn't fight. He didn't run. He smiled, as if he knew the game was over. But he was proud of how long he'd played it. Inside his home, police found trophies, jewelry that didn't belong to Crystal, old phones, photographs of women who were now just case numbers, and in a drawer, newspaper clippings about Crystal, about the search, about himself. He had been watching the entire time.
This is Deputy Kuzma. Yeah, hey, what's going on, Stallard?
We talk
Yeah.
in person?
In person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me,
Hey. What's going on? What's up? Huh? Yeah. What's going on, man? Tell me what's going on.
Well, I fucked up.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I get you.
And we got fucking arguing over the phone.
Uh-huh.
Started fucking beating on me. I started beating him back, and I fucked up.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay. What'd you do?
I heard him.
Yeah? That's alright. Just be honest
He
with
was
me.
talking to 5 other motherfuckers, dude.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I put a ring on his finger in January.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it.
Okay.
I couldn't get to her since
Yep.
I couldn't.
Where's she at now?
She's dead, man.
The courtroom didn't feel like justice. It felt like reckoning. 10 families, 10 empty chairs that should have been filled. Prosecutors laid out the web, years of calculated manipulation, isolation, escalation, elimination. The defense called it coincidence. The jury called it murder. Multiple counts, multiple life sentences. No parole, no exit. It started with a car. One car they almost didn't stop for. One decision that cracked open 2 decades of silence. 10 women who might have stayed forgotten. 10 lives reduced to whispers in the woods. And one truth that should terrify anyone watching. The most dangerous predators don't look like monsters. They look patient. They look polite. They look normal. Until the leaves get pulled back. And what's underneath changes everything.